Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. It's episode 1. And yeah, we got some cool topics, so let's hop right in.
Yo, so
I
what,
see. Right.
what's the first
Okay,
topic?
so Armand, you named two topics earlier to us. Give one of them for us, and we can have a conversation.
Okay, so the one that I said, shit. Bruh, what did I say?
I remember you said something about stuff you'll regret, but I don't know if that was it.
Oh, wait. The one that I said was, what's something that you weren't supposed to know, but it's better that you did know?
So I recently found out something. You guys know, but I don't know if I would like to put it out in the public.
We do know.
Uh,
That's true.
are you see even Armand remembers Jane, your shitty best friend, honestly.
Right. No, I'm actually.
Armand, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Alright, okay. Um, what else is something?
Bruh, I can't remember. So at least you can
What
tell me
what what are
your brothers, god brothers.
no, what are they to each other?
Oh, okay. Now I remember.
Bruh, imagine.
Fucking idiot.
Bro, cry
Um,
about it.
there's that. I don't know if it's better than I know because it doesn't really affect my life much, anyways.
Okay.
Mm,
You know,
right.
Bruh.
I don't know.
We've
What
been
about
through
you,
this.
Armand?
I don't know. I recently, I mean, I found out that so this is probably gonna lead into the next topic if we wanted to, which is, about like shitty friends.
Mhm.
But I recently found out that, or I realized that Justin a while ago mentioned something about people talking behind my back, and I never really paid attention to it.
I
Mhm.
have to
We
clear
talk
out that
behind
name.
your back all the time.
No, I
Yeah.
mean, but like you guys
You
are
you heard
dickheads,
how we said it in when you heard Jaden's recording. I was complaining about you, but you know I'll say it to your face as well. So that's the difference.
bruh.
So you're
Anyways,
like annoying. So.
that's the end of the podcast, guys.
He's like, I'm leaving. This is wrong.
Can't take it anymore. No, but
Every
I don't
time
know,
I come here, I am abused.
bruh.
But
But
when
it,
did he say this though?
yeah.
Because you didn't
So
tell us about this.
no, it happened in matric when I don't know. I did something stupid that upset him. Like it was really like it was childishly stupid, but it
You
was a
guys were fighting.
misunderstanding. No. It was like I don't know what I did or what happened exactly, but I know it was stupid and it was a misunderstanding. And then he brought it up like, "Oh, every time I stick up for you, but this is how you treat me when people talk shit behind you or whatever." And I kind of like ignored it for the situation. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he can't really talk much because remember like when he was dating who he was dating. I'm trying to make it easier for Jaden without having to bleep all these names out because in the last podcast he stopped halfway anyways. Um
Bro, I got lazy,
yeah.
okay? Like, bro, couldn't be
Fucking one of
honest.
my friends, Armand, like really just try like not to use names because Jaden's a fucking idiot. One of my friends had to message me. It's funny how you guys were bleeping out names and then towards the end you just stopped. Like we were talking about the schools, and he's like, "Yeah, you bleeped out your school's name so many times, and then you just stopped." But
Bruh.
anyway, so when the person that you named was dating who he was dating before, and you know like how
Right.
you were the gay best friend, but you were also trying to be neutral, whatever.
uh,
He was talking shit about you as well. Remember,
Yeah. I don't know.
constantly. So I don't know. Like with me, most things that I say behind people's back, I'll say to their face. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Right.
I
But
mean,
at least he like came to you and said, well, I can't even say at least because he's not being a true friend if he's just telling you people are speaking behind your back. Can't tell you who, but you know, they are.
and I defend you, but then when they speak about me, you don't defend me. That's basically what happened.
Yeah, and it's why are they so comfortable to go speak to him about you?
Hmm.
Them. Yeah. So It's, I shouldn't have known about it, I suppose, but I don't regret knowing about it.
I'd rather, because we still think that, that whole group, there's not, we think, we know something's going on, and they still haven't told us. We've asked so many times. We've literally said, tell us you don't want to be our friend, and it's fine. We'll leave it. We won't even be, okay, fuck you. We'll just be like, okay, cool. And then, if we see you, we see you. If we don't see you, who cares? We're not seeing you anyways.
Mm.
And then they were like, no, we want to be friends. Come on. No, don't be like this. But then they won't tell us, and they act like nothing's wrong. And then look what happened. We try to make plans. Oh, I'm busy. Can't
Yeah.
come.
It's yeah, it does suck.
It's white people, bro.
Literally.
Bruh.
You think you would have ever done that, Ramon?
I mean, no, but like
Exactly.
he's different.
That's racist.
Okay, I didn't mean it like that.
What about you, Jane? What's something that you know that you maybe shouldn't have known, or whatever the fucking question was? Armand, repeat the question.
I'm not going to repeat it. I have the IQ of a goldfish.
Something that you found out that you shouldn't have known, but you don't regret knowing.
Imagine, recites it perfectly.
I don't know.
I have very good memory. I was lazy as fuck.
I'm not really into drama, so
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean to be drama. Like, let's say something got spoiled for you recently. Like the fact that Thor: Love and Thunder is a dog shit movie.
Oh my god.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. Let's play Fortnite. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nothing. Nothing.
Damn.
Nothing happens
Man,
in my
Jaden's got a
life.
peaceful life.
Dude,
be nice.
you should be like. What I do is I go to bed. I wake up. I watch anime for a bit. I do some work.
Like, you guys might imagine Jaden to be this fat thing because he doesn't do anything, but he's somehow anorexic.
Bruh, my metabolism is just really fast.
Dude, I'm almost 4 times your size, and I obviously, like, especially this year. But even before, when I wasn't working out, I was still doing more physical activities than you. It makes no sense.
Yeah, well, once I reach like from 25 to 30, then I'll start like, picking up weight. Because that's what happened.
Obese.
That's what happened to my father. That like my whole father's side is like that. Like when they were younger, they were just all like sticks, and then at a certain age, they just boom start gaining weight. And then like now, they're like losing the weight. I think after like
Right.
it's weird, but they still have the guts and stuff, so it's like kind of funny.
My grandfather, my dad's side, is like skinny. But he was working on a farm from when he was small, and then he came to this country and then did his thing.
He planted his seeds.
Imagine how sus.
Um. Yeah, but yeah, that whole group. I don't know. That whole group in general.
It's
Like,
weird
there's a
because
few.
online on Discord and stuff, they're all friendly and stuff. But yeah, it's weird because they don't go out of their way to make plans with us. With other people, they go out of their way, but not with us.
And it's not even the fact of going out of their way. Like, what's it like with the one that was supposed to come with us on Friday? Like, he has said. Remember the other day when I was like, oh, but when this dude said to you, he's just coming to your house, you just let him go. He's like, yo, because what was I supposed to? I was like, you can say no. He's like, but even you can come to my house. But I can guarantee you, if I one day said to yo, I'm just coming to your house, he would probably be like, oh, not right now. Or he'd be like, oh, I'm out, even if maybe he's not even out.
Or
Wait,
I'm
did I say
busy.
his name?
I think that it's fine. I'll bleep it.
Yeah, just bleep. I was trying to, like, and then I got lost in my own thoughts. But anyways, yeah. And and then the other one that I see at gym as well, like, he's friendly and everything. And there's been a few times where if I'm getting in and he's getting in at the same time, maybe we'll stand outside for 5 minutes and talk. But it's weird. It's not the same way we stuck in school.
The fact is like we know that there's something that maybe not them personally, but that group has against us, and we know that. And so talking to them, they know that there's something against us. They just don't. They might
And
feel
it
a little
is
bit uncomfortable.
probably me because, I'm just elite. I am plans. I don't know. Because we have a theory that they don't invite Jaden because of me. Because Jaden's like my main best friend. And Armand still gets invited anyways. Because everyone loves Armand.
Yeah,
Fuck knows why.
and also
But
Okay then.
bro. That,
No,
no,
Jeez.
it's not nothing's against your mom for it. That's what irritates me is because they us three even at school and stuff we would always sit together and stuff like we're like the technically the trio and shit. Like
Yeah.
and it's also because like Armand had science with them, so you
yeah
don't know how like he's interacting with them in
yeah
science would
exactly. But like for me and
you
stuff,
know.
see, I knew out of school and stuff, I still like knew them and all that. But the fact that they'd still like pushing me like, oh, let's not invite him because and then like that whole thing, it's so childish and annoying.
Like we assume that the other day one of the members of the female species wanted to invite Jaden somewhere, and she used to be my girl best friend, and who's this? Bro, replies to my status, you're gonna let them disrespect like that? Yes I am, because I put your reply to my status.
uh
Um,
but I mean my reply was like
it was valid.
because anyone who complains about other people getting tattoos are insecure about their body. That's just what it is.
That's a topic as well. I got a tattoo, guys, by the way. Anyways, but before we get to her, what was I saying? Oh, so she was like my best friend, this girl, and then she got a boyfriend. But okay, I was gonna say what I said to you guys, but let me not expose. Let me not, let me leave it. Okay, let me just say like what's on the surface, not what's behind the curtain. So her boyfriend doesn't want her speaking to me for some or other reason. Everyone knows that you know she doesn't like me like that. Okay, it's been like that since primary school. Okay, but what the fuck? I've known her since primary school, and all of a sudden the boyfriend's like, "You can't speak to this one specific male, dude. I can fucking buy your house probably if I wanted to. Your cousin is an inbred
Imagine.
because he's what's it? His cousin.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
no.
right.
Pop
That's
off,
why
I
it's
guess.
no, because the thing is, it makes no sense. Because it would make sense if, for example, I was messaging. I was gonna say her name. I was messaging her every week, being like, "Oh, just break up with him," and then, but like for the last few months of school, I wasn't really speaking to her. Like especially when I got with the woman, I stopped speaking to her as much last year. But it wasn't like, you know, because I stopped speaking to most women last year. It was never like a weird thing of
Right.
like she
Right.
didn't. It was never she just thought I was being a dick. Like it was really clear why I wasn't speaking to, because last year I didn't speak to a lot of people. I spoke to you guys, the woman,
Mm.
whoever the fuck else I want to speak. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's what's weird to me, because it's one thing if I was like trying to get her to break up with this dude, trying to get with her, trying to do this, trying to do this, but I did nothing. And then the boy, like, that's why my conclusion is he's intimidated by me. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah,
The worst part, I think, is that it's not like, I don't know about you two, but I don't really want to lose them as friends, if that makes sense.
No,
And I
same.
don't know
With some
why
of them,
they're acting like that.
mm, with some of them, I couldn't
she,
care less. Like, there's actually, majority of the group, I couldn't care less. But there's a few there that I still want to be friends with. It's like, but they just making it hard, you know. It's timing and stuff. Maybe it's because I'm in a gap year and they're all in school and stuff, so it's a different thing. So if I was in school, it would have been a different like thing, a
Yeah, I
lot
don't know.
closer.
That sounds more of an excuse because you and I
Yeah,
are in the
true.
same situation.
True. Yeah, you like class. Oh, when do you start? You start next week or tomorrow?
tomorrow, Monday, I also start Monday. I already
Monday.
started getting work. I already have work for Tuesday.
Damn.
Like with me, like I spoke about you guys the other day as well because I was telling my godfather about what we're trying to do, with the YouTube, with my YouTube, with my music, you know.
Right.
Um, and then he was like, "Yo, you just need to make sure that these friends don't screw you over," and because everyone in life is trying to go for. And I was like, if it was any other friends, like you two, pretty sure if I ever get married, you guys will be at my wedding, okay? And
You
my
better
hope
Yeah.
is like,
invite
if you
me,
guys
Your
get
bro.
husband
married,
is going to be very beautiful.
bro,
That man's gonna
that's
be smacking.
homophobia.
Imagine.
That's
How is that
homophobia.
homophobia?
Because
Whoa.
because you're trying to
Bruh.
rip me for being gay, but I don't see being gay as an insult, even though I'm not gay. Okay, cancel
What?
Armand.
Whoa! We didn't even make
I,
it a problem.
bruh. I just made an accurate statement. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
If anything, I complimented you because I was
Bro.
thinking Andreas is gonna get Chris Hemsworth. Okay, his favorite actor from his favorite movie.
So Love and Thunder.
That movie was dog shit. Made me more suicidal than I already am.
Imagine.
No, but what's it? So like the goal is like you guys are gonna be at my wedding. Hopefully I'll be at your guys' wedding, whatever. And with a lot of the friends from that group, it was the same thing. Like especially like I'm gonna say his name. You must bleep out. Especially like with like at one stage me and him were like really close as well.
Yeah,
And now I'm like, bruh, I'm not gonna. What's it? I think I can go the rest of my life without speaking to him unless like I see him in person or he messages me or some shit.
Mm.
And it's sad, but like I've gotten over it. Who gives a fuck? In the sense of it doesn't bother me like that. It bothers me like okay, they're not telling us what the fuck's going on. But the fact that like I've let go, if that makes sense,
Mm.
you know.
yeah,
And then you know,
Think literally, I think we've said this before, like long time ago. Like the only thing that annoys us is we don't know who is the problem. Like if it's us that's the problem, then we'll just be like, I bet we just want to hang out with you guys or anything. We'd, like try and invite you guys somewhere. But like, or if it's a problem on their end or some shit, like we don't know. That's the only thing. If it's one specific person or if it's like multiple group and stuff. So we, if it is a multiple group, we can just avoid them, and we don't like pester.
yeah.
yeah. And like with me, I prefer honesty, and then they just clearly not be because we are like remember we sent that long message, and we were
Mm.
like, just be honest. If there is a problem, if it's you guys, let us know, and then we'll dip. We can either sort it out or we'll dip.
And they
And
all
if you know who it
conveniently
is,
they all had excuses.
yeah. And we were like, and if you know who it is, if it's not you and you know who it is, tell us. We're not gonna go like let's say they said it was Fricky. Okay, Fricky doesn't exist. It's a
You
random name.
bitch.
Let's
He's such a
say
bitch.
let's just say they said it was Fricky. It's not like I'm gonna go to Fricky and be like, no, 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 Lu- this one said you said this, and this one said you said this. What's the fuck? I would like the most I would have done if it was Fricky would be like, okay, what's your problem? Let's try and sort it out. Whatever. If it was, for example, like the
Main
one that
character insert
no,
here.
like if it was, for example, like the one that kicked me, not kicked me, like removed me from that other Discord,
All
that bitch,
right.
Butthead, yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
If it was Butthead, okay, then I'd be like, what the fuck's your problem? Why are you trying to ruin things with me and my friends? Okay, because we know he has a problem with me because he's insecure. Um,
I
but
mean,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know
I
why
think
he's
they I don't know.
insecure. He
Like
he got something that's like pretty bruh. It's just a
I
bruh
think they
moment.
broke up because
Oh
I didn't see him. I
no,
don't
but
know.
they posted
No,
each
they
other
didn't.
on.
Armand,
Yeah,
how do you know they didn't?
they posted each other
He
in their
was at
stories and stuff.
John's,
No, I don't follow either of them, so I wouldn't know.
but he was at John's thing with her.
Oh, because I didn't see her at Yanda's thing. I mean, I didn't see him at Yanda's thing, but she was there.
Mm.
Maybe he didn't go because it was all pink. Because he's insecure and he's a man that can't wear pink. You see, it all comes back to I told you he's insecure because I can wear pink. I love pink.
Bruh.
Just like your future husband.
Man, Armand, you know what? You're haram. You're very haram. um, but yeah, I think we're at the moment we're giving them too much attention, just talking about them. We're gonna talk about them this whole podcast. So I think maybe we should just move on.
Mm,
Um, I had another topic. Need piss. Oh, okay. So the topic's name that I put here is white speed, but the main idea is the fact I don't like copycats.
yeah.
Like with this white speed, and it's also not just that. Like with the Island Boys and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it pisses me off when people like that get so much clout on the internet
It's
and
because
they don't deserve it.
it's because they're idiots. People like watching idiot people act stupid, so they feel better about
It's
themselves.
annoying.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
why people
Receba
should
guy,
watch
right?
this
The football
podcast
player.
or listen
Yeah.
to it at least.
Exactly.
No, like with the Receba guy, right? Like I like football. I like but he annoyed me. But it was never to a point where like the Island Boys. But I just found him annoying because he was trying to be big. But then he got sponsorships and whatever. And he go buy jewelry and shit? No, the first thing he did was move his parents out of the shitty house that they were living in and bought himself a mansion,
Mm,
which I think is good.
that is good. Yeah.
You know. And the same with Cabby Lame. I think that's the one with the most the you
Yeah,
know
I
who I'm
know.
talking about.
Yeah.
I think I pronounced his name right. I'm not sure. Like even him, you don't see him like going and now he's like doing drugs and shit. He's doing all these sponsorships with these football teams. But then you fucking get what's it? Like you make the Island Boys blow up. You make fucking Cal the Dragon, which I still don't think you even know who it is, but I'll show you later. It pisses me off. You have this other bold UK dude that I've been seeing recently as well. He's like a 40-something-year-old man, and he goes on
Andrew
his
Tate.
TikTok. No, Andrew Tate's 35. It's this 40-something-year-old man, and he's on his TikTok, and then he's like, every TikTok he starts off by acting he doesn't know he's live, and there's this other fat British one that goes, "I am Thor, son of," like, wow, and they've got millions and millions of views, and then when you get with this white speed one, and fucking Aiden Ross gives him the attention that he's literally been like begging for, sucking dick for, by literally just acting like Speed.
Mm. The reason why Speed is so popular is because he does all this stupid stuff.
Yeah, I don't
But
even
then
like
again,
Speed
I
that much,
like
but I
Speed.
respect it.
Yeah, I like
No,
Speed.
like I'm neutral about Speed because I'm not a fan, but like I
I
find a
mean,
lot of these things funny. But I
yeah,
wouldn't go and watch a full thing of him. I watch like the highlights.
yeah. His streams are always chaotic. Like I remember, like I think now he averages about like 100K viewers per stream, and that's insane. Like that's wild.
No,
'Cause-
but didn't he get banned now?
No, he it was a strike on his channel, so he couldn't stream for I think a few days.
Oh,
Yeah, you after 3 strikes, your channel gets deleted.
mm.
See, I think one of the biggest problems in general is when creators try to emulate other creators and, instead of, uh, copying someone else being a form of flattery or something, or, just imitating those who inspire you, you become something else. You try too hard, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the real problem. Or you're trying to emulate something you're not.
Mm.
I mean, who had a similar problem with this? Um, it's that girl that gets a lot of hate. She's like 17. She's a Minecraft YouTuber.
Or
I
Jelly.
don't know.
Yeah, Jelly
Oh,
Bean.
but nah, that was AIDS. That was AIDS.
No, no,
Eh,
no. But like her style and her format tried to copy other YouTubers in general, but she
no,
just overdid it.
no. See, the thing with Jelly, there are other PNG tubers out there, but in general, that whole genre is just shit. Like,
Like it.
because
I
it's
don't like it at all.
yeah,
I'm beefing with one on TikTok right now.
it's because like there are a few who are actually like kind of cool, but they're not like. See, with Jelly, she's just cringe, and like the way
I
she
find the
speaks
whole
and
thing
stuff.
cringe. I don't care. I don't know who you guys are speaking about, but that
Yeah,
whole
no,
thing,
but
I
like
just
that,
find cringe.
yeah,
I
that
don't like
whole
it.
subcategory of Minecraft YouTubers, PNG YouTubers, they're not good because they're all cringe, but they're
Mm.
not meant for people our age and stuff. They're meant for like 8-year-olds and stuff. That's who they're meant for. So you can't really like you can say they're cringe, but they won't. At the end of the day, they're not meant for us. They're meant for children.
Right.
But that
No, with
like
me, it's just like what with the speed thing, like because he did original stuff. Like no one else was like him. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And now you have this white one that's doing his shit, and it's the same thing.
well, I
Like
mean that
with
white guy isn't the only thing. The only reason why he wasn't the only one, there was another
no, I know.
guy. Yeah, but the only reason why the white speed is now gaining popularity is because he's white. And so
Mm.
like since
I
Speed
I
is
saw the
black,
black one first actually,
yeah.
because the
But
one
the black
yeah
one,
that's
people
one of
were clowning on him like immensely. They're like, nah, bro. The
they're
white,
still they're still clowning on the white one. It's the
no,
same
yeah,
thing like with
obviously
Wade
there's
and
been a,
Ben.
yeah,
But what people do is, and this is what pisses me off about Wade and Ben especially. because like if Pano, for example, goes and comments on one of my videos, like when I put the goals preview on my TikTok, right? If commented like 2 hearts, I think, okay, but let's say he went and he commented, "This is good," I'm gonna believe it, okay,
Mm-hmm.
because also it was a good song. But let's say I posted that the first ever song I released, and then there were people going, "This is so good, this is so good," which it wasn't, and there were people saying that to me in person, right? Obviously, you're gonna believe it, but with Wade and Ben, everyone in these fucking comments, there's like, they say there's 20,000 comments. 15,000 of those are trolling him saying, "This is so good, this is so good." The other 5,000 telling him to fucking kill himself, telling him to dip, all that. But he's only seen the one saying, "This is so good." And it's trolls because we all have heard his music. It's fucking dog shit. Okay. And then he's become infamous. So now he's got clout,
Mm.
but he's got shitty songs. That's why even I get more streams than him. You know? And he did like the opposite thing. Instead of trying to act different, he literally copied people's songs. He took fucking Juice WRLD's Bandit and rapped it, but worse.
I mean, copying people like copying people straight on isn't good. But like if you just use their formats and stuff and you elevate it to your personality, is that's how it
You just
is.
make something better, then
Yeah.
you know, by all means, if you make something better. But it's
Like
but even now, like
see like with
oh,
Playboy Cardi, right? He's for
mm,
me anyway, Vamps Rise, he's pretty sick. And there's another artist, Kuchis, right? They both have the same type of format in terms of like, how they make their songs. But like, how like that sort of mumble, but it's not mumble. It just sounds good because it like works with the beat. That's basically their songs. But it's like it's
mm.
different enough so that you know that there's a difference and you can enjoy both separately, even though they are like a copying of each other, or one's like a copy of the other.
Also it like changes because it especially now it's so weird because the you're gonna bleep it out now as well. But like with the, right, like I said this to you the other day. He tries to, we when we did like when me and you listened to his music, we said that there's certain parts that were good, and then because he claims to be freestyling everything, he fucks up the rhythm at the end. And I even said it to him in person. I was like, "Me and Jaden think some of your songs are really good, but you fuck it up because you just change up the flow when the flow that you were doing was really good." And then he goes, "Because I'm trying to freestyle, I'm trying to be different." Like, but you don't have to freestyle everything. Like, you recorded this freestyle, so now you saw, okay, these few bars were great. Then write it down, then carry on from there. Like, I have a song that was also freestyled, that the one that's called X, and then it was freestyled, and then I just worked on it. So it's technically not freestyle anymore, but the lyrics, they were my freestyle lyrics.
Mm.
You know.
Mhm.
But now because he's tried to be so different, everyone is doing what he's doing. Like the type of music he's making now is like some of the only ones that you'll find on SoundCloud. You know,
Yeah.
like everyone's putting that music on SoundCloud.
Well, SoundCloud, you can't even get famous on SoundCloud anymore. SoundCloud era is gone.
Yeah, that's why I post on everything except that shit. Fuck that. I only post when I want to do leaks and shit. To be, how do you say? Is ominous the right word?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think so. But I'm trying to be ominous, mysterious. Be like, look at these leaks. Some people thought I like posted my nudes on SoundCloud. Fucking idiots. That's like the only time
I
I post
mean,
on
you are the type of fella.
Right.
SoundCloud.
Rawr, rawr.
Oh my gosh, Jaden.
But like it's bro, because like I could go, because I still think if I try to make music like that, I could probably make something that would get more streams. Because even me, like I work hard in the sense of, okay, I've made this, but now it needs to be good. So I fucking went on so many Discords, especially with the original I Don't Sleep, on Spotify. I went, like, I think I joined like 30 servers, and I put it like on every single one once a day, every day for like the first month, you know? And
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
why there were streams in like America, Saudi Arabia, China, and And I did the same with If We Fight, and then from there I'm now in people's algorithms. So when I put, it's like, oh, you've listened to him before, he has his new song. You've listened to him, or you listen to something like this, he's got more songs now, so he has this, you know?
Mm.
So yes, it's not like maybe I got so many streams because, oh, it was so good. Got so many streams because people are like, oh, there's a link, click on it. I don't give a fuck. I did my work.
Imagine. So PewDiePie is getting cancelled again.
Oh, I
Yeah,
saw. I didn't see the
that's
clip.
So if you're watching the video and you don't know, basically, let's say he's getting cancelled because the person he was, t- uh, I guess,
Reacting.
reacting to was deaf, and he was making fun of her nails.
Yeah, no. I have, like I said, I haven't seen the clip, but from all the videos I've seen of them talking about
No,
it, I think when
I've
she was
seen the
doing
clips.
hand signals, her
Yeah,
nails were clicking.
yeah, and he was making, but like when she was, you know how some women, and some gay dudes, you know how they speak like that. I guess I'm gonna say it's
With their
ratchet.
fingers and shit.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like
don't say it's
like
ratchet. They'll
that
call you racist.
or whatever. Like they speak like like that. No, 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 no.
These bitches want to talk like this. These
Yeah,
bitches
like
like that.
that. And
I still like that.
exactly. So when I was watching the clip, if you watch the clip, you don't even notice she's deaf because she's speaking like with her hands and stuff, like how they talk. And also, but like her voice, it doesn't sound like she's deaf. Like you know how deaf people speak, it's not the same as how a regular person would speak because
Can
they have.
sound. You can hear that something's off, but you know.
Yeah, but in that clip, you don't hear it. Like it just sounds like a normal person.
Mm.
So you never
'cause
know. Like even
I
it's
think
weird.
people's main problem was that he just removed it from the video instead of addressing it, which like makes sense. But at the same time, you complained that it was in the video, so he took it out the video.
No, but it wasn't even bad. And
Yeah,
I think
bruh.
what's annoying is because like whenever I see on my TikTok and stuff, people complaining, they're not complaining about the video itself. They're complaining about his past controversies. They'll be like, "Oh,
Look, he's in controversy again. Remember this?
yeah." Then they talk about the bridge incident. That one I
yeah,
like,
That
and
one.
then they talk about T series.
I don't
So
know what
like,
you're talking about. What's the Bridges incident?
I
you
don't.
don't need to know.
Yeah, it's
Is it the
when
one with the terrorist attacks?
no, there's nothing.
Oh
It's
my
nothing to do
gosh,
with terrorism. It's just
When he said the N word.
yeah,
basically.
For me, that's
but
the only one that makes sense.
yeah, that's the only one I understood. But his apology to me, anyways, it was fine. But I can't really, say
I
anything
don't think I
about it
watched the
because I'm not
apology.
black.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the video, right, people are getting upset because he used Maya to imitate her, right?
Yeah, with the
Like her
nails, but he was talking
voice.
about the nails.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
But the video that I saw that Jaden, I think it was the one that Jaden was like, "This girl is deleting comments. I don't agree with her." She was like, "Why is Cypher? His editor pushing on 30."
Sive,
Or yeah, sorry, Cypher is something else. Sorry, Cypher is
Fortnite
I think a
YouTuber.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is Cypher pushing on 30 and he's doing like, bro? Even if he was 21, you were gonna say, why is this young man? If he was 40, you were gonna say, why is this old man editing video? The age doesn't matter in that sense. Like, he's
Mm,
editing a video. Who gives a fuck how old he is?
mm,
About edit, a fucking 12-year-old could have put that thing in as well.
mm.
Okay. When it comes to editing videos, age really does not matter.
True.
Okay. Unless it's fucking on Pornhub or some shit. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's valid.
Is yeah, a fucking 12-year-old cannot edit a Pornhub video anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Jesus.
saying.
Another thing that they brought up that I found interesting was the T series thing. So they said that he attacked South Asians with T series like as a front to attack
Aren't you
South
South
Asians.
Asian?
Yeah, I am.
Mm.
So initially, like at first when I heard that, I was like, bro, that's ridiculous. And then I thought about it, and I was like, okay, maybe I could see how that is, could have been,
Interpreted.
yeah. And then I looked into the
The Indians
comments.
loved it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's all about perspective. Well, not really about perspective, because when I went into the comments and I looked at some other South Asians, what they were saying is that because of that, they were getting attacked. Like whenever they'd say, like if they're Indian, then they would get attacked, or they'd be called T series and stuff. That I
Yeah, I
find
get
annoying.
that, but I don't remember seeing PewDiePie going, if someone tells you he's Indian,
Yeah, no.
attack
See, the
him.
thing is, when that was happening, I think he said when he stopped the T series thing, he stopped it because of that, because people were attacking South Asians, calling
Yeah,
them
but
T
that's what
series and
I'm
stuff.
saying is he never once like obviously they did it because it's fucking stupid fans. But
Mm,
it's like, for example, if someone goes and murders you and says, you know, Jaden Andreas said on his live once to Jaden, kill yourself. You know,
imagine.
is the police gonna go to me and go, well, you said it, But this guy actually killed him. But you didn't even say someone needs to kill Jaden. You just told Jaden to kill himself. You know, like the logic doesn't make sense.
Mm.
So I don't know how you're gonna cancel like, bro. It doesn't make. They like to cancel people who are at the top
You
for no
can't
reason.
cancel. You know, the thing
Like you
is,
get.
with people
Mm,
at the top, you cannot cancel them. You can try as much as you want. You can't, because there will always
no, but
be
like
like a fan base
what
there
what what
that
upsets
will,
me is like
you know.
with Takashi, right? Takashi 6ix9ine. He's not black, right? He's Mexican. Okay. He himself has admitted that he makes music as a joke, not even for fun, as a joke. He said it in like 2 or 3 interviews. But he goes and he drops N bombs here and here and here. Okay, cool. Maybe he was raised in the hood. Maybe I don't fucking know. I don't listen to him. I don't know his backstory. But what's it? Okay, this is gonna get into. I'm not even trying to say a white rapper should say the N word because that's not what I'm getting at. But like, he's not getting cancelled, right? Because he's not at the top.
Mm.
But let's say, let me think of another Latino rapper. I don't fucking know one. Um, Enrique Iglesias is the closest one because he's Spanish. Okay, he sings. Okay, he sings in Spanish. If he dropped, and he's like at the top, if he dropped an N bomb, they would be trying to cancel him straight up.
Mm.
Okay, but now Tekashi 6ix9ine, because he's got this whole hood vibe about him, people are like, oh, he's valid, but he's not. It's the same thing like with Riley Rich. She literally made a song, and she was like going, "These ends wanna." You remember that when she like
Yeah.
tried to rap?
At that
But like,
point, people were just making fun of her rap. They weren't focusing on the N word thing.
yeah, but like, do you think she's cancelled? No. Why? Because
Nah,
they like watching her get piped.
imagine.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Mm. But it's weird. I think with the T series thing, all the people in those comments, the ones who were probably saying that, were the ones who want to cancel him. Because me
Yeah, they
personally,
were probably like,
I haven't experienced anyone like ever call me T series and stuff.
I probably have.
You okay? Yeah, but you're racist.
Bro, don't put that out there.
Well, I am going to. You're
Bro.
racist. You're a sexist. You want to know why? Because you were Andrew Tate dick rider.
I mean, he did say he wants dicks.
Oh yeah, true. If you guys want to
You
watch
actually
that
check that
video, check
video
out
out.
our channel. It's on our video. We
Bro, look at
expose
how
Andrew
me and
Tate.
Jaden are fucking promoting.
Yeah. But I
Um,
mean, in other news of like people who are getting cancelled or got cancelled, did you see Will Smith's apology?
Oh,
oh,
pathetic
me and Jane
apology.
watched it.
Yeah, that apology was bad.
I mean, it was okay. Not it was okay. It would have been good if it wasn't like half a year later.
4 months.
So it's 4 months is close to half a year. And the fact that he was like, no, my wife didn't. Dude, your wife obviously said something or something happened because you were laughing at the fucking joke. You laughed at it. The camera was on your face. You were caught in 4K. You laughed at the joke, and then the bitch, G.I. Jane, looked at you, and then she rolled her eyes, and then you slapped him.
Imagine.
Okay? That is what happened.
I
And
think
then,
what he should have done is like at the Oscars, just apologize and it would have been fine. Or he shouldn't have even slapped her in the first place.
yeah,
Well,
because I
yeah,
understand, because I saw this one comment, I got so pissed off. Why is everyone getting so upset? He was just defending his wife. It would be one thing if for example, Chris Rock was like, "You ugly bitch," then okay, he still shouldn't say. But it was like, okay, you know, if you got him really upset. It would be another thing if Will Smith was. You could see from the beginning of the joke he was angry. It would be another thing if Chris Rock touched not in sexual, but like for example, if he like touched Jada's forehead, you
Mm.
know.
Or he
But
did
the
oh
something
yeah,
out of pocket.
but the specific thing that happened, like dude, there's like I'm so shocked that Chris Rock did because if Chris Rock filed, you know, or what's it, press charges, this is in 4K. Everyone saw that was assault.
Mm.
yeah.
Oh, he was defending his wife. Defending his wife from what? She was in no danger.
And also the fact, why would you still defend her after all this stuff that she did? Like, bruh.
That's true. I agree. I think that's the part because I'm gonna be honest. I love Will Smith. He's near
Same.
and dear to my heart and my memories, at least,
Mm.
right? So when
He
all
was
this
in
stuff
After
about
Earth.
his he, oh my God, he acted with his son, guys. Who does that?
Bruh. When can we
He
talk about
acted
the
with the
economic?
Karate Kid.
Where can we talk about the economic and political state of the world right now? Like, bro,
Oh my gosh.
goofy ad.
Okay,
Like,
but what I'm trying to say is that
huh?
it hurts to see him be crippled just because of another person, and it's not Chris
Sure.
Rock. It's it's his wife who
It's that
is
whore.
it. Oh my gosh! In my opinion, she's she's just using him, like tossing him around.
Dude, like even before they got married, like because I'm assuming you know, but like she had a thing with Tupac, and
She
Will Smith
did.
has spoken about it. Yeah, Will Smith has spoken about it, that like if he didn't die, she probably wouldn't have married him because yes, they dated even while he was alive, but every time they were around Tupac, Will Smith said like he felt inferior, you know, like the energy, and you could just tell Jada was looking. And for me, it's like because one of the questions that he didn't answer in his because it wasn't even an apology video. He was just I told Jane the way he read out the question because it was a Q&A, and the first question is why did you slap him or what did you apologize or whatever, and the way he read it was as if it wasn't scripted. Like firstly, you chose out these questions. Secondly, probably no one asked this question like in this specific way. Okay, but like the one question that he didn't answer was what pushed you to the point that because obviously that was his last straw. That's like for me that's why I did it. Not like it's no excuse. I still think it was fucked up. But for him to have had that reaction, if Jada didn't say anything, was because that was his last straw. Because then he was probably like, "Bro, when I get home, she's gonna just moan at me about I can't have this." Or now I'm being made to look like a bitch. They're gonna say that she fucked this guy, and now I'm just letting someone make fun of her. And that's what I would like to know. If he had answered that, what pushed him to that?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't answer it because he chose the questions he wanted to answer.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if he apologized immediately after he had slapped him, right? And by immediately after, I mean like obviously the night after or a day after or whenever,
But
right?
he said in the apology he tried to, but Chris didn't want to speak to him.
He didn't say straight after.
Yeah, but not straight after. But like, you know what I mean.
No, but what I'm talking about is if he tried to apologize straight after, it means that he was obviously like drunk or he just genuinely didn't think about what he was doing, right? But clearly because he didn't apologize for such a long time, he knows he's messed up and he's done something wrong. But I also feel like it could be a genuine apology.
I do think he's genuinely sorry, but like we said, you can't fucking just get up there and slap him for no reason, and then
Over
go
a joke,
get your
like, bro.
acceptance speech. I remember when it happened, people were like, "Oh, they just did it for publicity." Like, bruh,
Yeah, if that was the case, then that would just been funny, like, bro. But since it was an actual thing, he's apologizing for it and everything. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
we are like past 50 minutes.
do you want to finish it off? Do you want to talk about more things?
I mean, I have nothing else to talk about.
I don't know. I feel like the first part with our friends is kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's us venting.
I have another one. We can talk about future ideas, but
Save that for the next one,
I kind of also really want to piss.
bro. And I want to play Fortnite.
No, it's because afterwards we need to do react. So like
Oh yeah.
between this, like when we end this, I need to go piss, and then we'll do the react. But we need to find a way to like end it off. We can't just end it off like that. So quick, what's coming up? Let's talk about bad CGI. We can talk about that quickly because that's a quick thing. And
Oh,
we'll end it off.
okay. No, I am going to go into depth because I hate
Okay, then let
everyone.
me go piss. No, then I need to go
Fuck's sake,
piss.
I hate everyone who talks about that topic because they're so
Yeah, I can't
dumb
do
and
my
dense.
out like this bit. So let me show you how we're gonna go because we can't just now. You have a cut. Yeah. So this Marvel thing, okay. So trust me on this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Speaking of apologies, let's talk about some people who want apologies. The VFX editors or whatever the fuck you call it of Marvel have been complaining.
Mm.
Jaden has some words about this.
Oh, yeah, bruh. Man,
You were not
all
ready.
y'all, for all y'all
It's
who are nah, like literally all the people that are complaining about the CGI, they have no right to complain because like a few years ago, back in like 2015, 2014, how everyone, or not everyone, like people were complaining about Marvel, saying, "Oh, it's just a CGI fuck fest." Oh, like all, even the Marvel fans were saying, "Oh, it's too much CGI," and now they're
Yeah,
complaining about
especially
the
with
CGI.
Infinity War, with like they CGI'd the wall,
Mm.
like the wall that was there. They just CGI'd it to look the way it looked.
But like, there's see, you see, in those movies, the CGI is always good. It's always that one outlier. And like, I saw a
But
video
it's the
of a,
fact that they were releasing less a year.
yeah, no, but like, I saw a video, right? He was, it's one of the what's it, directors, not like a visual effects supervisor who
Mhm.
works at Weta Digital. So Marvel works with Weta Digital. It's one of the VFX studios, and he was saying that what's it, when it comes to VFX and stuff, they have certain time frames for certain things. So usually, like what the VFX artists are complaining about is like they'll get one shot, and then like a week later, they'll what's it, they'll be like, okay, now we have to change this shot, and then the one shot they were working on gets pushed back because now they have to change the shot that they already did. So that's where it's like a problem. But that's part of the movie business, you know.
Yeah, like even with Spider-Man, they had to
Yeah.
you saw like because I watched it twice, and I did notice a small change the second time because they changed it while it was there.
Mm.
Like that scene with when it's I was gonna say spoiler alert, but like bro, it's been almost a year. That scene when it's like the three Spider-Man, you see like Tobey Maguire coming out of the sand. They did
Mm.
change it, and sort of noticed it when I saw it.
Mm.
But
See, like,
like
like with, I think when it all started with Spider Man, right? Because last year's CGI was fine with all the shows and stuff.
it started with fucking Black Widow,
Oh,
that
okay,
dog shit
okay.
movie as well.
Black Widow's not bad. It's just mid.
I didn't enjoy it. I
See,
didn't
so
enjoy it purely for the fact that it, like, if it had come out before in Infinity War and Endgame, I would have enjoyed it so much because a Black
yeah, it
Widow
was
story
just
was
out of
so cool.
place.
The fact that they chose to do it afterwards, I was like, there's no point.
We talked about this on our Marvel MCU tier list. If you want to watch that, check out our channel.
I don't think we said this specific thing.
No, we did. We
Did
said
we?
that
Oh.
about Black
Okay, well,
Widow.
yeah. So I won't repeat myself then. Yeah, it was just dumb.
Yeah. See, like with the Spider-Man, the only CGI I know that they talked about was the portals that they changed. I didn't notice anything else. Everything else to me was
They
fine.
changed the masks and shit.
Yeah.
Because what's it? Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's masks with CGI,
Mm.
and you can also see even now people are still complaining about it, because if you look at the Amazing Spider-Man 2 CGI, it's got like the suit. Obviously, it's like rubber or whatever you call that fabric,
Spandex.
Latex. Oh,
spandex, latex,
spandex.
yeah,
Right.
whatever. And you can see it's got like folds because it makes sense. You know, it's
Mm.
not like a fully
No, but
skin
that's
tight suit.
because it's a different. It's like a. I think it's because of how Marvel is operating now with so many projects. The Amazing Spider-Man back then, they didn't. They had so much time to do
But
it.
people are complaining that even after they redid the CGI a few weeks later, it's still just on him. Like there's no folds and shit, which isn't a big deal because he's moving quite fast.
Mm.
Like it doesn't affect me. I'm not like, oh, they should, you know. What they fixed, they fixed. It's good that they still fixed it, you know.
Mm.
I do see some people's point of view.
See, with Doctor Strange, right? The entire movie, CGI wise, is like perfect, point blank perfect. The only thing
At the end, yeah.
was the eyeball, the eye thing, and that was it. Out of the entire movie, that was the only thing CGI that was wrong, and that was only in
It was
the
a last minute thing as well. They even
yeah
admitted it.
in the It was only a theatrical release issue. When you watched it on Disney Plus, it was fine. Then the entire movie was fine. So
Watched
it's
it on
only
Disney
a lot
Plus,
of
yeah.
the problems is always the theatrical release, and then people complain about it. If it's gonna be fixed afterwards when it's on Disney Plus, who gives a fuck? You know?
No, but
Pe-
like with me, like with Black Widow, they still like
okay,
that scene that was shit CGI is still shit CGI.
yeah, that's because when they reshot it, they shot it differently to how the scene, so that the lighting was just bad.
Oh, but
So
still, like the
no,
whole thing with
see
Black Widow is
when
it
they
took 3 years to release.
yeah, I know, but like I'm trying to explain it to you, but you're not understanding. So when they
I
reshot that
understand.
scene, right? They reshot it in daylight. So if they did it in a studio, they could have controlled the lighting to fit that scene perfectly. But they did
Yeah.
it in daylight when they reshot it, and then they had to, what's it? Basically, the CGI artists had to put that daylight shot into that scene, and the lighting was just wrong. So they had to recolor her and stuff, and that whole scene was just a mess because also of the reshoot.
Okay?
That's
But
why
you're
that
not
scene
getting
wasn't
my
working.
point.
And also the wire that they used, they just that the whole thing was just wrong.
Yes, but now listen to my point. Black Widow was supposed to come out in 2019.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
COVID.
And then COVID. Well, first they pushed it to 2020 because of reshoots, which does happen. Okay. Then COVID happened. 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 Okay. In that whole time, like, if because obviously they didn't go, okay, put it, and then just didn't watch. They watched it. They saw that the CGI was bad. We waited 3 years.
Yeah, but
We could have waited an extra month for you to have like fixed it. You know, like look at Morbius. Okay, Morbius was supposed to come out in 2019, only came out this year, and it's perfect because look how long they took with this. It's like the best movie ever.
no,
The
but
plot
what's it
is
with?
great. The CGI is great. The movie is great
It's
because
more
why?
buffer time.
It's Morbin time. That's why.
What's it? No, but with Black Widow, right? Even the CGI, like throughout the show, not the show, the movie was good. It was just that one outlier. Like that's what's happening with a lot of the Marvel projects. It's like in the movies, the show is all fine CGI wise, but the movies is that they will like majority of the movie will have good CGI, and then there'll always be that one shot that just has bad CGI, and then people will look at that one shot and say, "Oh, this movie's shit." Same with like Thor: Love and Thunder. I saw like that one scene. You said that yourself that the CGI was as good as usual. It's just that one, in that one scene.
Scene again.
It's like that. What's it? I know they memed it. Do the dude who's like, "Boy, I'm really about to beat your pickle chin now, boy. Ego egg can't we head out, boy."
What you talking about? What?
Bro, okay, never mind.
Did you watch the movie?
No, but like I saw like that clip on TikTok because people were complaining about it. But yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
okay, never mind then. Fucking retarded. I think you were half blind watching the movie because of your
The
take on
movie
it.
He
was
is
dog
half
shit.
blind. He wears
It's
Oh yeah,
glasses.
you
and
just
it's amazing because the more I say the movie's dog shit, the more I don't like it. So that's why I keep saying because it's a fucking dog
no.
shit
After
movie.
what you said about the Batman, I can't. I'm
The
not gonna take your
Batman is
word.
a good movie. I've never said it's not a good. It's a good movie. Okay, it is a good movie, and it might be one of my favorite Batman movies. Okay, but I did not like the fact that it was because how long was it? Like 2 hours and 45 minutes,
It
three
was
hours.
yeah. I think it was two. Yeah, it was like 2.5.
It was really long.
No, it wasn't. When I was watching it, it felt
It was so
short.
no, like fucking Endgame was 3 hours long, and I've watched Endgame so many times because Endgame it was long, but there was reasons it was long.
Maybe
Batman
you
had
just
no
don't
fucking
like,
reason. No, Batman had no reason to be that long, dude. It was and then he let fucking Zoe Kravitz get away. What a bitch!
bruh.
Like, bro, get your bitch, bro. What the? Just let her go away.
Nah,
Fucking
I don't
pussy.
agree with that.
First you
That
lose
movie
your
was
parents,
great.
and then you lose your bitch.
That movie, what's it? If that movie was like 4 hours, I would have fucking enjoyed it even longer. Because then they would have went more into depth with all that, crazy stuff. I
That would
felt
have
like it was
even
too
been
short.
better. No, like you don't get what I'm saying. Like Endgame, okay, 3 hours and like 5 minutes, okay, and it was great for me. Endgame is like my favorite because it had things constantly, and you knew what was happening. And even when it was like the short parts, what the same thing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man was also really long, okay, but it had things. Batman, like there was things that didn't need to be in there.
What do you think, Armand?
I think you were expecting more of a Christian Bale Batman than
No, I
anything
knew
else.
because they said it's going to be quite dark. It's going to be more of a detective based style instead of fighting based. But it's like I don't. Maybe I'm because one of the things of when you get depressed, you lose interest in things you like. Because even I didn't enjoy Doctor Strange. I didn't enjoy Batman. I didn't enjoy Thor. Or maybe it's because Spider Man put such a high standard for me now. Because for me, Spider Man's like my favorite movie ever. Okay, maybe it's because it put such a high standard now. And now I'm like, okay, nothing is as good. Spider.
Bro, I'm so glad I'm not fucking retarded like you. Because every movie
Oh,
after
so
it.
if you're not that word, how come you're allowed to say it?
No, remember last year
Cancel
I
day.
would said, cancel me, I don't care. They can't cancel someone who's on the top.
You can't cancel someone who has nothing to be cancelled.
Oh, true. They're gonna cancel a brown man who's trying to be successful.
Oh, get him. Tell him. Pulls out the race card. What now, bitch?
Bro, I don't care. I'm gonna say that word. It's a medical word. Who gives a shit? It's not like I'm saying it's not a slur. People who think it's a slur are the ones using it against mentally disabled people. But
But yeah,
anyways,
Thor: Love and Thor: Love and Thunder was a really shit movie. CGI artists need more respect. She-Hulk looks like it's gonna be a shit series as well.
no, I don't agree. I think that's gonna look good. That's gonna be
Nah,
fun to
do you
watch.
know? Do you know what? I think I'm gonna watch it obviously.
I
Um,
actually might agree with Andreas only because wait, let me explain. She-Hulk is supposed to be like gorgeous in the comics, and the actress and her She-Hulk model does not fit it.
Yeah.
Boy, he's objectifying women.
Mm.
Wow.
Wallah, Habibi, wallah.
Wow.
My problem is because I don't give a fuck. My problem is so I don't know much about the She-Hulk comics. I know that, like Armand said, she's very hot and she breaks the fourth wall a lot. Okay, and in the trailer you see that she does that, which that I'm excited for because I like stuff like that. Okay, but my problem is from what I've seen is they're trying to make it a show like what's a fucking what's a woman show, bro? Like they're trying to make it like if you saw Falcon and Winter Soldier, it was just an action superhero show. You don't
Mm.
see fucking Falcon go, these bitches, bro, they on my dick. You don't see him say that. You don't watch Daredevil and you see that happen. You
Mm.
don't watch Supergirl and you see her go, man, I'm going on all these dates. Then
Well, I
like
mean,
she
they
goes
did
on dates.
they did the same with Miss Marvel. It's not a typical Marvel show. It's a coming of
Yes,
age
but
story.
that's makes sense because it's also their fans are children.
True.
But with She-Hulk, like yes, okay, they're probably trying to include more women, which is fine, it's cool. But you're gonna like your overall fans, because I don't even think young girls would care that much about this bitch going on a fucking date. Okay, smushing her fucking green titties in this guy's face, which isn't me objectifying. It was in the trailer.
Well,
Okay,
I mean, you can't say because you're not a woman. Maybe it's
no,
different
like
for women.
it
They're a
just
different
feels
He's
like
got
they're
species. You
trying to
know
titties,
this.
force it.
Aiden. He can
Huh?
It
say
just
it.
feels like they're trying to force it because I don't like I said I'm gonna watch every episode. And there's certain things from the trailer that I saw that are exciting. Like I'm excited to see Daredevil,
Mm.
especially in that new suit. That's exciting. But I don't know. Like, hopefully the trailer just showed what they wanted to show, and it's not actually just all about, oh, this bitch is trying to go on dates while she's becoming a superhero, because that's fucking boring
No,
for me.
they said in the thing it's like a superhero law show basically. That's what it is. So it's gonna be like a law show and have the superhero element.
Yes, which hopefully that's all it is.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna be like typical Marvel style with the comedy and stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
And
I
since they
mean,
made Hulk like a comedy thing,
And
they're probably
pussy. No,
gonna,
they made him a fucking pussy,
bruh,
bro. I want we need one day if we ever interview Andrew Tate, we need to ask him how what does he think about the progression of Hulk.
bruh. I
There's a
think we should
theory
end the
people are
video.
saying. Hold on, we can end on this. There's a theory that people, because like Secret Wars is coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like a multiverse thing. People are saying they could very easily just retcon the Hulk movie into being in a different universe, right? Because some variants look the same, some don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they could bring back Edward Norton just for fun, and then would also explain why he looked different,
Mm.
which I think is a good idea. But anyways, we've spoken enough. We've taken enough of your views. Um, Armand, outro.
thank you for listening to us ramble and talk about random nonsense all the time. I hope you enjoyed listening and, catch you next time.
You fucking idiot. You need to say like, subscribe, comment.